Hi everybody, it's Dan again. We going to look at the BUMOT Panniers today for the KTM 1190. Not so much the installation or all that, I just wanted to show you the color that I picked out for my bike. They have three colors available now, the silver, the gray, and the black. And actually with my charcoal and black KTM, just about any color would have went the best, but I decided on the frozen gray. I bought my panniers from Jason at ADV Mottorrad in New York, and I'll give you a little information on that later, but I just wanted to show you when they sent them. I mean, this stuff's packed. They didn't just throw all the racks in the box loose. They did a nice job packing them, and I was just gonna show you how that stuff came, because a lot of times you get these companies shipping stuff, they just pile everything in the box, you get it, it's all scratched up and banged up. So that's the hardware kit. And then the panniers themselves, they double boxed them. I was really impressed with the finish on the BUMOT panniers, on the latch system. And we'll show you all that a little bit later. But I mean, the fit and finish on these boxes is pretty amazing compared to some of them I've seen. The stock KTM bags that you buy, I think they run about 600 bucks a piece, right around there, for the two side bags and the top bag. So you're looking at about 1,800 bucks. And the latch system on was just horrible. And if you've read any of the reviews, you see that everybody had trouble with the way those latch. But as you can see, these babies got some real latches on them, and they're not going to just fall apart like the other ones do. And they have the friction hinges. So any place that you open the lid, it'll stay right there. Nice big rubber weather seal around there. These boxes are 100% waterproof. Close them up, you're really closing them up. They have the pieces on top here to mount some auxiliary bags on top, and then this system here, and we'll look at it a little bit later, but after you get the racks on, that snaps right on there, lock it, and it's attached to your bike. So anyway, so that is the frozen gray. Now this is the side, the exhaust cut. If you've done any research, you know some of them, they'll make the pannier rack stick out farther where you can have a full-size pannier on the exhaust side. But depending on what you like, I didn't particularly like the looks of them sticking clear out that far, so I opted to go with BUMOT, who has the exhaust cut pannier. The BUMOT panniers are made in Bulgaria. And Jason from ADV gets them shipped into New York. He is the distributor for North America. I must have called him 7 times asking him different questions. And very great guy to talk to. Answered all my questions, didn't get frustrated with me calling all the time. I did order the 41-liter top box, but they were out of stock right at the moment, so he will be shipping that to me as soon as he gets his next shipment. Now this is something that's really cool. BUMOT incorporates a toolbox in the one side of the pannier here. KTM gives you a really nice tool bag to go with your bike. Problem is, there's no place to put it. It won't fit under the seat. So you can order the toolbox, 100 bucks. It's keyed the same as everything else. Put your tools in there, whatever else you want to store in there. So that's pretty cool. The finish on the racks looks really good. Also, this bolts on top, there where your regular luggage rack is, and it has a quick release. So you open the top bag, There's a quick release inside, you can take it right off. And once locked up, no one can steal it off of there. As you can see, that color matches the gray on the bike very nicely. With this bike, you have the gray, you have the black. Their silver box, if you can see this, hopefully. Their silver box is almost this color on the bike here. It's silver. So you really have a lot of options with the BUMOT. I think any of them would match very nicely. The mounting is looks pretty simple. I haven't tried it yet, but this is the factory mount for the luggage. If you bought the KTM luggage, it slides right on here. There's a little foot that goes in this part, slides on there and locks on. Okay, as you can see, Jason sent me 6 different keys there for right now. Okay, as you can see, the racks went on real simple. I mean, maybe 10 minutes or so. Fit perfect. The holes lined up exact. They bolt on there super tight. Okay, we got the racks all on. Like I said, bolted up very nicely. Bolts lined up. Everything's good. When you look at your box, you'll see that the bottom mounting cleats here have a kind of a leg on the inside of them that's going to actually go and lock over top of this bar. Going to push it up. It's going to fit in there rather tight, which is good. You just have to make sure you got it seated down in there. Push it right straight up, in, down. So your latching system here, push down, locked right over there. Just turn of the key, and no one's getting it off of there without a sledgehammer. As you can see, like I said, these friction hinges, anywhere you put that lid, it stays. Close it up tight. Alright, we're going to stick the, you can't see. Okay, so we got the bags mounted on. Like I said, friction hinges. I just love them hinges. They also have these, I hope you can see this, have these Cordura bags that are cut to fit right in there. Unzip them, load your stuff up, zip them up, drop them in. This side drops right in. They actually had to back order me a bag for the exhaust cut side, but it is actually cut just like that, so when you pack it, drop it in, good to go. Like I said, I think the color for my bike, I hope you can see it well on there. I'll maybe take it outside and take a couple of pictures, but matches beautifully. Like I said, the finish is great. The little toolbox is cool. It doesn't interfere with any of your factory stuff for your license plate. All fits underneath there. Bolts up nice and solid. These bags are 41 liter. That's a 41 liter bag, just with that cutout there. So whatever that cutout, it reduces obviously. But I think it looks pretty good from the back. Better than some that I've seen. Some of them seem like they stick out too far. I like the exhaust cut, as opposed to this whole bag being clear out to here and beyond. Kind of narrows the profile up a little bit. These latches are just, you just can't beat them. Price wise, they match up pretty competitive with everything. Alright, so the top plate just bolts right onto your existing factory rear luggage rack there. And then, like I said, I don't have the plate here, or the top box, but it slides onto these barrels here and locks here from the inside. So we will, but the top box as well is a 41 liter. So it's pretty big. It's about 13 inches square, roughly. They also have a 25 liter that's a little bit shorter, same size in the width and depth. Just the height is a little bit less, but maybe going to pick one of those up at some point to put on here. Maybe Jason, tell Jason when you call to get your BUMOT Panniers that you've seen the YouTube video by Dan in Ohio, and maybe he'll give me a discount someday on my 25 liter. So I'm gonna roll this outside so you can see the colors out in the sunlight. Alright, there we are outside. I don't think that you could match that color better with the gray part of that tank on my bike. Looks pretty awesome. Now the silver bag that BUMOT makes is, if you see that color right there on the side of my bike, down low there, it is almost identical to that color. Actually, Jason, I actually bought two of the toolboxes, the gray and the silver, just so I could see which one I wanted for sure, and then sent them back to him. So that was another way he worked with me. But I'm telling you right now, I think the gray is an awesome choice for this bike. They just look good. They match good. Also put the KTM Power Parts heated seat on my bike, and it works awesome. I'm telling you what, that baby heats you up going down the road. And I put the KTM heated grips on, and they work really nice also. Just it's a wonderful bike. The engineering, the fit, the finish on the KTM is just awesome. And from the back, I think it looks good. Just fits the bike well. Thanks again, Jason from ADV Mottorrad in New York. You can find him if you just search for BUMOT Panniers. I think he'll be the only one that comes up on the Google search. Tell him again, Dan sent you from Ohio. If you want great service, a great product, check him out.